The year was 1985 and kids were spilling their juice everywhere. Oh, the messes. But what were we to do? Finally, an innovative and imaginative company came to the rescue with an amazing inspiration. Juice for kids that wouldn't spill once opened unless you squeezed the bottle. And with that, welcome to Macabregorium Labs presents School of Boredom Quickies. My name is Bats and I'll be your guide today as we explore Squeeze-Its, one squeezably juicy lesson. Today, once again, we're going to be discussing a product from the General Mills Company. Now, we all know they make all kinds of products, such as cereals and snacks, and prepared mixes, just to name a very few. And in 1985, General Mills would come out with a fruit-flavored drink that kids would immediately fall in love with. I, of course, am talking about the iconic Squeeze-It. Squeeze-It was a fruit-flavored juice drink that was produced from 1985 until 2001. The juice came in a plastic bottle that had to be squeezed in order to get the juice out, which is how the product got its iconic name.
With that iconic name, we also got the slogan, Squeeze It, squeeze the fun out of it.
This design would turn out to be great for kids because it came in an unbreakable plastic bottle. These bottles were opened by twisting the plastic piece at the top. Kind of looked like a handlebar mustache draped over the sides. Although the bottles weren't resealable, that wasn't really an issue as there was rarely anyone that didn't finish the whole thing once it was opened. The original 1985 lineup of flavors consisted of red punch, orange, grape, and cherry. This lineup would continue until 1992 where things would get really good.
Hey, the 90s were awesome, what can we say?
Then in 1992, Squeeze-It would go through a change in marketing due to its high popularity. The company decided to update the bottles by giving each flavor its own distinct personality and face. After this, the original flavors would also get renamed into Troppy Tropical Punch, Smarty Arty Orange, Grumpy Grape, which would later be changed to Gallopin' Grape, and of course, Chucklin' Cherry. This marketing tactic would also introduce us to a few new friends, such as Berry B. Wild, Silly Billy Strawberry, Rockin' Red Puncher, and Mean Green Puncher. Unfortunately, some of this information has been lost to time and we were unable to locate the character backstories for each one.
If you happen to know the backstories of these characters, please share your knowledge with us and leave a comment in the section below.
In order to increase sales, Squeeze-It tried adding 2 black bottles that were a mystery flavor into 6-packs of the drink so that you never knew what flavor you got until you opened it and took a sip. Although this was only a limited time edition, Squeeze-It also had other limited flavors and additions such as Lifesaver Squeeze-Its that were wild watermelon, blue raspberry, and tropical fruit. Along with that, there was also Squeeze-Its that came with color pellets that you would drop into your Squeeze-It to change the color. Despite their initial popularity and subsequent success, Squeeze-It sales began to decline in 2001 and were therefore discontinued. Due to feedback from the fans, Squeeze-Its did appear back on store shelves again from 2006 to 2007 and later in 2011 to 2012, but again would be ultimately discontinued. And as you've probably guessed, here in 2022, a lot of us die-hard fans are still trying to get our hands on a bottle of that squeezable, delicious liquid, but it turns out they're pretty hard to find, even online. You can, of course, find places online to buy it, but it's not easy or cheap. However, it would be nice to see it on store shelves again, too. There is a petition going around the internet to have General Mills begin producing Squeeze-Its again, but so far it has not been successful. When or if you can find Squeeze-Its in the store, it is now sold as Squeeze-It and not Squeeze-It, and the juice isn't quite the same as the original, although it still has a pretty awesome blast from the past feel. And with that potential bit of good news, unfortunately we've reached the end of this School of Boredom lesson. If you had a good time watching our video, please do us a solid, click like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It helps us out more than you can imagine. Either way, I've been your host, Bats, and this has been School of Boredom Quickies. Squeeze-It, a squeezably juicy lesson. Be sure to check back next time. You never know what we have in store. And as usual, think for yourselves, be excellent to each other, and keep it creepy. Hey, thanks for checking out our video. If you enjoyed this one and would like to see more of our weird, creepy, odd, eccentric, or strange content as soon as it comes out, please feel free to click like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more. We'll see you later. Keep it creepy.